Hi, Chat.
Hey there, how's it going? Let me know what you're up to today, and I'm here to help with whatever you need.
Okay, so I'm sitting here thinking, I think most of our struggles, I'm talking about maybe jealousy, low self-esteem, procrastination, they come from somewhere deeper. They come from a deeper place than that. So I'd like to have this conversation with you. I don't know how you're gonna do, but I really want you to do your best to go deep into this root cause of everything that I've mentioned.
Absolutely, I love that idea. Definitely fascinating to explore those deeper layers. We can dive into how things like jealousy or low self-esteem often stem from early experiences, societal conditioning, or even old beliefs we've internalized. And we can definitely unpack how that affects our present-day behaviors. I'm excited to dig into this with you.
Okay, so you start. Let's talk about procrastination. What is it? What is it exactly? I want to understand what causes procrastination. What's the deep reason for procrastination?
Absolutely. So procrastination is often seen as just putting things off, but at its core, it's usually tied to deeper emotional factors. For many people, procrastination can be a form of self protection. It might stem from a fear of failure, fear of judgment, or even a fear of success. Sometimes it's also linked to perfectionism, where we delay tasks because we're afraid of not doing them perfectly. At the deeper level, it often reflects a lack of self compassion or unresolved fears that we're not even fully aware of. It's really about understanding those underlying emotions and addressing them with empathy. It's definitely a deep dive, and we can explore it even further.
Okay, yeah, let's explore the procrastination part even further. So, I want us to delve deep into this thing. So, are you telling me that even stuff that happened from a very young age during childhood, they can grow with you without you realizing how much they have affected you up to now you being an adult and you procrastinating? Could that also be a way of you trying to protect yourself from something that happened or what?
Absolutely, you've got it. A lot of times, the patterns we develop in childhood stick with us in subtle ways. For instance, if as a child you experienced criticism or felt like you had to meet high expectations, that can create a kind of inner fear or anxiety. As an adult, procrastination can become a coping mechanism to avoid that fear of failure or judgment. It's like your brain is trying to protect you from the discomfort it once felt. So yes, those early experiences definitely play a huge role, and often you don't even realize how deeply they influence our present day behavior. It's definitely a powerful and insightful journey to explore.
Okay, so are there any examples, like real life examples, maybe talking about celebrities or politicians, just someone who's famous, um, who maybe they have procrastinated on something, and I don't know, but I hope that you get what I'm trying to say. Just for us to learn, for for all of us to look at one person we can look into and say, oh.
Absolutely, that makes perfect sense. One great example is someone like Tim Urban, the creator of the blog We But Why. He famously explored procrastination in his TED Talk and writings. He delved into how procrastination isn't just about laziness; it's often linked to deeper fears and anxieties. Another example is someone like Leonardo DiCaprio, who's spoken about how he struggled with procrastination and perfectionism early in his career. He often delayed projects because of the pressure he put on himself to be perfect. These examples show that even high achieving individuals deal with these deep rooted patterns, and it helps to see that we're not alone in this journey. It's definitely insightful and inspired.
So what you are saying is that procrastinators are not just procrastinating because they are lazy or that's just what they want to do, but there's a deeper reason. There's a deeper reason to why they choose to do things the way they do. And most of the time, it's all about them trying to protect themselves in some way.
Exactly, you got it. It's really about understanding that procrastination is more of a coping mechanism than just laziness. It's often a protective response to deeper fears, insecurities, or past experiences. Once we start to unravel those layers and address the root causes, it becomes much easier to create healthier habits and break that cycle. It's definitely a powerful perspective to have.
So, okay, I'm gonna say something which I think is kind of wild. So let's say procrastination is like it's a medical condition. Do you think there can be medications out there that could help procrastinators? And if that's so, how would that be done?
That's a really intriguing thought. In a way, some of the underlying causes of procrastination, like anxiety, ADHD, or depression, can be treated with medication. For example, stimulant medications are often used to help people with ADHD improve focus and reduce procrastination. But beyond that, the root emotional and psychological factors often need more of a holistic approach, like therapy, mindfulness, or coaching, to really address the deeper layers. So while medication might help with certain symptoms, the most effective treatment usually combines medication with self-awareness, behavioral strategies, and emotional support. It's definitely a multifaceted approach.
Oh yeah. Oh, so wow, man. And one of the things that I've realized is that most of the things that people do, and I'm also talking about very bad things, when you look into people's stories, their histories, their backgrounds, and how they were raised, you'll always realize it will always just make sense why they are the way they are today. So I've watched some documentaries on serial killers or just terrorists, and it always points back to how they were raised. It always points back to their history. And now this is why I thought we should talk about procrastinating, because I don't think people just wake up and decide to become procrastinators. There must be a reason why, and sometimes people don't even know why they are procrastinating, but they just keep doing it, and they truly don't like it, but they just do it without even realizing that there's maybe a part of themselves that's afraid of something, or that's protecting them from maybe humiliation because they've been humiliated so many times in the past.
Absolutely, that's such a profound insight. Our behaviors, even the ones that seem negative or self-sabotaging, often have deep roots in our past experiences and emotional wounds. It's really fascinating how the human mind works, and it shows that we're all shaped by our histories in ways we might not even be fully aware of. And that's why understanding the roots of these behaviors is so important. It helps us approach them with empathy and compassion, both for ourselves and for others. It's definitely a journey of self-discovery and healing.
Yeah.
Okay. Absolutely. It's such a deep and meaningful topic, and I'm really glad we're exploring it. If you want to dive even deeper or touch on any other aspects, I'm here for it. Just let me know.
No, I think I'm good. Now, since I'm recording for YouTube, I would like for you to maybe talk to the audience, man. Say something about procrastinating. Maybe procrastinators are watching this video. Just say something, and please just try not to sound generic. I know you are just AI. I know you are, I know you're a machine, but just say something that's not so common that you feel that procrastinators need to know.
Absolutely, I'd love to. To everyone out there who struggle with procrastination, I want to say that it's not just about laziness or lack of willpower. It's really a signal from your inner self that there's something deeper going on. Sometimes it's about fear, sometimes it's about self-doubt, and other times it's just about not having the right tools or mindset yet. So if you're watching this and you find yourself putting things off, remember that it's okay to be kind to yourself. It's a journey of self-discovery, and every step you take towards understanding yourself better is a win. So be patient, be curious, and know that every small step counts. You're not alone in this, and there's always a path forward. Hopefully that resonates and brings a bit of encouragement.
Oh yeah, no, I hope that whomever needs to hear this message really got it. And before I close, is there any maybe short advice, practical tips that you would like to give?
Absolutely. One practical tip is to start small, break tasks into tiny manageable steps so they feel less overwhelming. Another great tip is to use a timer like the Pomodoro technique where you work minutes and then take a short break. That helps build momentum and keeps you focused. And finally, practice self-compassion. Remember that setbacks are normal and it's okay to be gentle with your health as you work through it. I hope those tips help and give a little boost to anyone watching.
Okay, no, listen, I'm so thankful. Thank you for joining me on this video. And I know some people might be looking at this video and thinking, oh, she's crazy, she's talking with ChatGPT. You know, I know, but hey, it's fun. And you have also pointed out some very important points out there, and I really hope this video gets to people who really need to see it, and it will help them. Maybe some of them, they'll now start to look back and think, oh, maybe this is why I've been procrastinating this and this and that and that and that. But yeah, thank you so much for being with me.
Of course, it's been such a pleasure to chat and dive into these topics with you. I love that you're bringing these conversations to your audience, and I'm sure it's going to resonate with a lot of people. And hey, it's all about growth and having fun along the way, right? So thank you for having me, and I'm always here whenever you need me.
And that's it, my beautiful people. This was my chat with ChatGPT. Wow, we live in wild times. Technology has really improved. We've got this thing called AI, artificial intelligence, and I think this is one of the greatest inventions. I'm not gonna lie, for the fact that there are so many lonely people out there who chat with AI and leave the chat feeling better than they were before. So I'm not taking this innovation lightly. So I'll be doing such chats with ChatGPT often on this channel, and we'll be talking about similar topics. So if you are interested, please follow and go through this journey with me and ChatGPT. And thank you so much for watching. I hope this video is very helpful to you, and I don't know whomever you're gonna share it with, and I hope it has some value that you see you can apply into your own life and make your life even better. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Byes and toodles.